So again, this is not new, it's old, but you know what? I've been black all my life. I'm gonna die black. And the one thing I know black women will do is we will survive and we will thrive. And y'all can just keep hating, because for whatever reason, your name always on our lips. And so we must be doing something, because you want our lips, you want our backsides, you want it all. You want our color, you roasting yourself, you're looking old before your time, because you want everything black. You want to culturally appropriate.
This woman is so lacking in any self-awareness that she literally just accused white folks of wanting to culturally appropriate black identity, and her hair is dyed blonde. If you're just listening to this, look at the phone, rewind real quick. Her hair is literally dyed blonde. But deeper than that, I want to talk about the almost omnipresent narcissism that exists in black women whenever they see somebody judging them. The way in which they always revert to accusations of jealousy. Oh, you just mad because you ain't me. No, ma'am. Nobody's mad because they ain't you. I mean, if we wanted to act a fool and be extra loud and, catch charges completely unnecessary simply because we refuse to act like an adult, I mean, we could all do that at any given time. The fact of the matter is, you have no manners. You do not know how to function in society, and you think that that's perfectly okay. You think that this world revolves around you, and that is called narcissism. And I have a theory as to why we see these narcissistic tendencies in such prevalence within the black community, specifically inner city black community. And now, I'm not saying that narcissism is more prevalent in the black genome. I'm not saying that black Americans or black people in general have a higher predisposition to narcissism. My theory is that after the collapse of, the black community in the 60s, after the degradation, let's say, of the black community since the 60s, the impoverishment of that community, and the imprisonment, the mass incarceration of black males. So here's my theory. We've had 3, 4, maybe 5 almost. Well, let's say 4. We've had 4 generations now of the black community specifically producing children from the most antisocial members of their community. Now, just think for a moment about what I'm saying. How many stand-up fellas in the black community that got 3, 4 baby mamas? I mean, I'm sure they're out there, but now, how many felons do you know that got 3, 4 baby mamas, got 5 kids with 3 different women? I mean, it is a fact. We already know that there is a genetic predisposition in women to attract to antisocial men. That is the bad boy trope, that stereotype of both the bad boy and women wanting that bad boy. That is an actual thing that exists. There is a genetic predisposition within women that attract them to dangerous men. That is just a fact. Within inner city black communities in America, a negative feedback loop has been generated over the last 4 generations, in which the most antisocial males within that community have outbred the more conservative, rational, and reasonable black men within the community. And one thing that we know about antisocial behavior is that it is a genetic predisposition. So what we've had for the last 4 generations in America is the outmatched propagation of these antisocial genes being spread within inner city black communities. It's not just a matter, I believe at this point, not just a matter of culture, but I truly believe that at this point they have so over-selected within these communities dangerous men to procreate with, that it has created an abundance of youth that carry on those same antisocial traits. And I have no answer for that. I don't know how we solve that one. other than, I've said it before, I'll say it again. If you're a parent, if you're a Black American parent in the inner city of America, whether it be Philadelphia, Los Angeles, Chicago, New York, get out to, a more rural community. You ain't got to move out into the sticks. Just, find a smaller community with a lower crime rate, somewhere that you've at least got a chance at keeping your kid out of these social groups that result in, violent gang action, mob action, theft, and all these other sorts of things that lead them down a path of imprisonment.